magical friends, welcome to my channel. It's so great that you're here. I am so happy. Oh, it's a really dull day here in Cumbria, but I've got something to raise the energy, dispel the negativity and just set a nice vibe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a sigil. I am going to put it onto a stone, and then I'm going to do a small incantation when I place the stone in my living room. It's a place that can easily be filled up with negativity. It's where our TV is, it's where our radio is. So if we're listening to news or we've got something that's gives off quite a negative vibe on the TV, it kind of leaves a residue, and I want my home to be totally negativity free, well, as much as possible anyway. So I'm starting this series of how to put your wards around your home to increase positivity, decrease negativity, and to create a magical home that will just feel a wonderful place to come home to. Our homes should be our castles, they should be our sanctuaries, and so much of that outside world can seep in different ways. And so I want to just create some harmony, some peace, and make sure that when we come home to our home, it's the best welcome it can be. And so over the next few weeks, I'm going to be doing little spells, rituals, incantations, charms, just to place around the home. And yeah, I'm going to share that with you. I hope that all makes sense. So what I've done, I've created myself a sigil workout sheet. Not quite sure if a workout is the right word, but this I'm going to leave a link to in the comments so that you can go and download your own. And this is to create a sigil, so you've got space for your manifestation. You cross off your vowels, leaving just the consonants. You get rid of any double consonants, and then you can write those here. Then correspond them to the numbers. You change the letter into a number, and then you plot the numbers around here. And then there's a couple of boxes for you to do some different shapes. I'm going to try different ones. I'm going to try with straight lines, I'm going to try with curved lines and see which one I like best. So that's that. I've got some of my tools out here which I'll show you in a minute, and I'm going to cleanse those, and I'm going to be using some spiritual water from Mama's Magic and Mojo, and this one is the rose water. Again, I'm going to be using some loose incense in my little cauldron with my disc, so I'll get that going. I've got some water already set up from a litre bottle that I have to actually cleanse the items that I want to use, and I'm going to actually draw my sigil onto this stone, so I'm going to give that a quick wipe over as well. So yeah, I think I'm ready. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got my stone, and so what I'm going to do is just dip it into that water and give it a good wipe over. This is just adding another layer of the magic to the stone. As I say, I've used the spiritual rose water used to cleanse and remove negativity. So it's already setting up my stone to remove negativity. So let's move that out of the way. I'm going to leave that over there to dry. I'm going to just wipe round my cauldron, and then I'm going to light love the way these light. It's like it's magic just watching them. Well, when they get to light, that is. My hands aren't very strong today. There, you see that sparking away? So I'm just going to put that in there. I'm going to make sure it's sat nice and straight. That's ready. That's ready. I'm just wiping my space. I'm going to move my water out of the way. I'm going to. I've also got a sage stick that I'm going to use, and I'm going to light some candles as well because So I'm going to light some candles as well because I like the ambience that it gives, and these have been imbued with positivity, and so it just adds to the space. Okay. This might look like I'm doing a bit of overkill with the cleansing. I want to make sure that I'm getting rid of any negativity in any of these items before I use them. I love this. This is fresh out the freezer. I'm still gonna we're ready. I'm just double checking that it's all gone grey. Yes, it has. Sorry for my head if you caught that. So I'm just going to add 2 because I want this to last. So everything has been cleansed. I'm going to set this on the other desk so that I make sure that I'm being careful not to knock it. Okay. So on here, as you can see, it's got write that which you want to manifest. So I'm going to meditate It's useful when you're creating your intention, or when you're thinking on your intention, to make sure that it's as clear and concise as possible. So mine for today is going to be this room is free from negativity. I'm going to draw this 8 to 4 down because that feels easier to me. Just going to put some green dots around. I'm not measuring the distance, I'm just kind of using my eye. And then I'm going to just draw some pink. So there we go. There's our our sigil now on our stone, and now I'm going to sit with it and I'm going to meditate on this stone. And so in my mind's eye, I can see the stone in my hand. I can see the sigil bright, shining, pulsating, sending ripples of positive energy out, pushing away all the negativity to every little corner of the room, pushing, pushing, until there is none left. It is just full of love and joy and positivity. It feels warm, inviting, peaceful. So there you go, my friends. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. It would be great if you could give it a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe to make sure that you get updated with my new videos. So this is the first in a series. As I say, I'm going to be looking into setting walls all around my home areas. Set the scene for a really peaceful, harmonious home for my family. So here it is again. So I'm going to set that on the bookshelf in my lounge and just enjoy the freedom of no negativity in there. And probably once a month I'll meditate with it, reinvigorate it, recharge it, so that it keeps on protecting us. Okay, so grab your download. There's a whole heap of stuff that I've done now for downloads, so you can, I'll put a link in the comments and then you can grab whatever you want. Okay, they're all matching as well, so I'm trying to keep a theme going so that if you want to use them in your grimoires you can. Let me know if the size is good. I can shrink them and I can send them out, so just let me know in the comments and then we can have a chat about what you need. I'm very happy to make them smaller, make them bigger, depending on what you need. Okay, all right, so take care and I'll see you all soon. Bye.